Hey everybody, it's Raider. Welcome back to the channel. Today, man, Cyberfrog came out about a week or two ago. Got my copy, did a review. If you haven't watched it, please go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. But today we have Twitter drama just going nuts right now against Ethan Van Sciver. And oh my God, I mean, this stupid is amazing on how some of these people just don't really think. Especially this idiot right here. Zombie Nomicron. I have no idea how to say his stupid name. Everybody, I mean, when you're unoriginal to the point where you can't have a name that people can actually probably pronounce, and it should be made in a made-up language that's retconned in your head. You probably don't have a creative bone in your body. I don't even know who this idiot is. But what got me about this is a set of tweets brought by this dude. Which he's now getting pissed off because people called him out on his crap. And I thought, yeah, you know what, we should do a video just so people can understand how stupid this is. For those who don't understand the scam system that works. So right now we're just going to concentrate right here on this little tweet up here at the top. If you want to start with the nuclear option, complaint defiance. If you go local/state police first, you will be referred to the FBI, who will then refer to you to IC3. Just go to IC3. Hashtag save you a click. Hashtag, well, lots of clicks, actually. And he's doing this because he basically is throwing shade at it. There's been this debate online from Anti-Comicsgate and other people who used to be Comicsgate. Personally, I'm trying to stay neutral in this argument. I'm trying to stay neutral in the whole Comicsgate thing. I'm just, casual observer in the back. Just, yeah, these guys are killing those people, and those guys are going after those people. I'm just casually observing it all. I haven't really picked a side. But I did get my book from EVS. What this guy is saying is he's basically telling people to call law enforcement to get... to basically report EVS and Cyberfrog as a scam. Okay? Here's the thing. Dissatisfiement or being dissatisfied with a product does not qualify it as a scam. What will qualify it as a scam is whether or not you didn't get what you paid for. EVS did not promise you, okay? EVS didn't promise you total satisfaction. At least I've never seen it promised. What he promised you was a book that he felt you would like. Now, the stupid part about all this is the first thing the IC3 is going to ask is, did you contact the seller? And if you didn't contact the seller, that's going to hurt your case that this is a scam. Then they're going to ask you the next little question, and that is, well, what was it you were supposed to get? And I think with, let's say it was a $25 tier that you bought. I got a book, bookmarker, card decal, and trading cards. And so they're going to ask, okay, you're supposed to have a comic book, a bookmark, a card decal, and trading cards. Did you get a comic book, a card decal, a bookmark, and trading cards? And you're going to go, well, yeah. And they're going to say, so the product was fulfilled. Everything you ordered, you received. Yes, but it's a scam. How is it a scam? You got everything you asked for. Well, I wasn't satisfied with the product. Well, sir, that seems more like a personal issue. Please hang up and stop embarrassing yourself. And also, we are very sorry that you have the disability known as stupid. And that's basically how the conversation, in a gist, parodied, is going to go. All right? You're not going to be able to sit there and tell a government agency that you're dissatisfied and get them to do some sort of investigation. They're going to go in there and they're going to kick down EVS's door and shut down his business of making good comics just so you can be satisfied because you have some kind of beef with EVS, and that's where this all comes from. The fact of the matter is, if you bought the comic book, you bought the comic book, you're buying a physical product. Unless EVS sent you a book unless you can go into EVS's page, look at all the artwork that he has put in, and somehow claim that the artwork that you got was lower quality than what's actually there, i.e. EVS on his own Indiegogo page showed you comic art that was in the book, you knew more than well what the heck you were getting. Okay? And EVS also told us what type of story it was going to be. He was going to explain what happened to Cyberfrog, all that. Really, at the very least, they're going to tell you to stop calling us. We feel embarrassed for you for having this disease known as stupid. At the very worst, they're going to file charges against you for falsifying a report and wasting time and resources. And yes, they can do that. I'm not saying you don't have a right to go out and call these people. I'm saying it would be a stupid exercise of your right to possibly face jail time for a false report. Okay? Because at the end of the day, like I said, you've got to prove somehow that EVS did not give you the product that he promised you. And the product that he promised you, he's got references on his Indiegogo of the pages that he's drawing, and those pages are in the comic book. He's got all kinds of posts that he can pull out in a court case if he has to fight them. He's got all this stuff that he will just start pulling out, one right after the other. That shows that he gave you exactly what he promised. And you're just not satisfied with it because you just don't like it for some reason. Besides, I don't think anybody is really calling these people because most of the people I've seen have been completely satisfied with Cyberfrog. Anyone that's actually bought it. Most of the people who were not satisfied with it or didn't want Cyberfrog, or anyone who had previously bought it and was disheartened by Ethan Van Sciver for some stupid reason, have all canceled their orders. So this is kind of a moot point in the first place. But the idea that this idiot on here is saying, oh, you should call IC3. There are so many things you can do before you call IC3. And they're going to ask you if you've gone through those steps of, at the very minimum, calling Ethan Van Sciver up through official medium or through an official line and getting yourself satisfied. If you haven't called him, then you can't say he hasn't satisfied you on the product because you haven't gotten in contact with him to tell him about the product. So he can't fix a problem he doesn't know that's there. So they're just going to look at you and say, well, you're being stupid. You're calling us first. Why are you going to the very head of the chain of command? There's a reason there's a chain of command. So y'all can solve these problems and we don't have to waste resources on crap you could probably just call the man and solve. Why are you so stupid? Oh, wait, you have a disease. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, I had one problem with the art. It was just an inconsistency in it. That's in my Cyberfrog review. I will be backing the next Cyberfrog. Not because of anything else other than the fact of I want to know what happens next. I'm that intrigued with the story. I actually liked the story. And so I want to know what happens. And honestly, in my opinion, anything that's a mistake right now is probably going to be solved in later issues now that it's been brought up. So I'm quite certain EVS is not one of those people that thinks he's the absolute best. He's probably one of those people that my cup is not full enough. Give me more positive criticism. My cup is not full enough. Because he says so himself. He's a humble, eloquent, respected member of the comic community, of the entertainment community. I don't know what his intro is. I can't pull it right now. But truly a humble man. I honestly believe that he's a humble man with his cup. He's like, no, my cup is not full enough. I need more positive criticism. I'm quite certain he takes positive criticism very well. Anyway, folks, if you haven't backed Cyberfrog, there's a possibility that Cyberfrog is going to be coming out. I put the Indiegogo link on the other video, I think. I'll have to check because I've been waiting for it. I've been waiting to see if there would be an Indiegogo, but I haven't seen any information on it. I may just text Ethan Van Sciver on Twitter and see if he'll give me one. Say, I need this because I promised putting up the next Indiegogo because I have critiqued the comic book and I am interested in it, and I do want to promote it because it is a good comic. The story is good. I got some 90s nostalgia with Bill Clinton's Ugly Mug. It's great. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. If you like this video, hit me with a thumbs up. comment about how you feel about this, about, just going straight to the highest levels of government without even going through proper channels and wasting taxpayer money on something that you perceive as a scam. Tell me what y'all think about this idiot in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe, because I've started this channel and I'd like to have a few subscribers. If y'all like the channel, you want to see more stuff, because hey, I plan on doing more videos. I'm doing videos basically every other day right now, trying to get to a point where I can, get some stuff going and everything, and get a feel for the whole video making thing, and trying to at least get a grind going to where I can, put out a decent amount of content for people who want to subscribe to the channel. So be sure to subscribe, hit that bell for notification, and always have a good day and stay frosty, and I'll see y'all in the next video.